Hi, I'm Jill Heron, and this is the video blog for Professional Counseling Skills. I enjoyed watching these videos of the counseling sessions. They really were similar to what I thought counseling sessions would be like. I have already gone to counseling for myself, and I have also gone to counseling with my son who has Tourette's syndrome and goes to counseling weekly for some of his struggles. One counselor took a more existential approach to the counseling, and the other one was more person-centered counseling in their sessions. Those sessions were very similar to the two we watched, so the counseling sessions were what I expected them to be. It was interesting to me that these sessions were handled differently by each counselor, as were the two different counselors as I have been personally gone to. Counseling skills are so important because, as Sims Lily Coonley 2020 stated in our textbook, it is important for us to walk alongside our client to help them understand their story. To do this, we must have counseling skills. In session 1, I believe the counselor approached the counseling session from a person-centered approach. He responded to the client in a way that was very empathetic. Kotler and Balkin 2017 stated that empathy is a necessary characteristic in a healthy therapeutic relationship, and showed positive regard for her and the struggles that she was going through in her job. The counselor showed her positive regard. He listened very well and encouraged her to go deeper into what she was sharing. He would reflect to her what she had shared, and then ask her to explain further some of what she had said. He was very observant of her body language and mentioned her taking a deep breath at one point. You could tell this was at the beginning of the counseling relationship. It may have been the first session, we're not sure. But he was trying to understand where she was coming from and where she wanted to go in the counseling sessions. In the second session that we watched, I think this was a more cognitive behavioral approach. You could tell that they had built a relationship already and had been working through some of her issues. He would point out how she was contradicting herself and what she wanted to do and accomplish. She was pushing for autonomy, but was still relying on others to decide what they were going to be doing. He gave her an assignment to plan something and then invite someone to go with her, rather than just going along with what everyone else wanted to do. One question I would ask if you are using an integrative approach to counseling: how do you know that the direction or theory that you choose to use for a particular client is the right one? I would not have counseled the first client the way the counselor did with the second client. But I believe it will take a lot of experience to be able to choose the right counseling approach for each client that we meet with.